This is KCAU 9 News at 6.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Sophie Erber. Tim has the night off. A $23 million bond proposal will be up for a vote on election night this year in the Laurel Concord Coleridge School District. KCAU 9's Jessica Watson breaks down the bond for us and tells us why students and school leaders say it is necessary in our top story for you at 6.
If the bond vote passed, this building will be demolished and rebuilt, and the elementary school will also get a renovation. The superintendent of LCC says this is necessary.
Don't necessarily get to use it, but even us coming back to the school after we graduate, it'll be very beneficial.
On November 3rd, voters will decide a bond issue that would provide the district with $23 million bonded over 25 years if passed.
We have a building that you're not for sure what's going to happen from one day to the next, and so it would be nice to have a building that we're not trying to put band-aids on so that we can look at other things that we really could improve as well.
That's a 1.9% increase for taxpayers, or roughly 11 cents.
I have kids in high school now. I have a middle school and elementary kid. I think that the youngest one might get to see some of the benefits of it, but it's not for us, it's for the future of our kids.
With how the school is structured right now, students say they have 3 minutes to get from one side of the school to the other.
If you're going to the English wing to like the gym, it would take more than the 3 minutes that we get in between periods. So it's just kind of a race to get to classes most of the time.
It is very hard to get from place to place. And then there's also a lot of chaos with the elementary because you don't want to obviously run over all the little kids when you're walking through the halls.
Other parts of the school are falling apart, and the superintendent says elementary and high school students sharing the same halls is not ideal.
Should the bond not pass and not be approved, the needs that have been identified don't go away. We still have to do something, and so it's just a matter of we feel that this is the best opportunity, both for timing and the best plan right now.
The LCC says they will continue to host public forums to get the community aware about this bond vote. In Laurel, Jessica Watson, KCAU 9 News.
And a candidate running for U.S. Senate stumping for support in Siouxland today. Libertarian candidate Rick Stewart making a stop in Sioux City. The Iowa native and business owner admitting that many voters might not have heard of him or the Libertarian Party. But he says he is working hard to get his name out there.
To get to every one of those county seats and try to talk to people in every single county, not just once, but hopefully 2 or 3 times.
Stewart does face Republican incumbent Joni Ernst and Democratic candidate Teresa Greenfield for U.S. Senate on the November 3rd election. Independent candidate Suzanne Herzog also running for Iowa's Senate seat. Well, it quickly turned into a beautiful warm day out in Siouxland. It looks like it's staying that way, too. Let's check in now with Chief Meteorologist Scott Larson for a quick look at your forecast.
That's right, Sophie. It's one of those cases where if you enjoyed the weather today, you're going to like what we have lined up for you tomorrow. Not a whole lot of changes are being observed as we check out some of those high temperatures that were noticed around the region this afternoon. Getting close to that 90-degree mark in O'Neill today, 89 degrees there, 86 in Yankton, 84 Sioux City, and 82 for Storm Lake and Carroll. So just a little bit cooler as you transition east. We've also had a strong breeze outside today. It looks like that's beginning to die off some, but in the meantime, here we do have a red flag warning out until 7 o'clock this evening. Important to avoid outdoor burning as fires could spread rapidly. As we continue forward this week, more sunshine, warm weather. We'll talk about when some differences come our way in the 9 on 9 forecast. Sophie.
All right, thanks a lot, Scott. Doctors from the University of Nebraska Medical Center sending a worried message that now is not the time to relax coronavirus precautions.
The assumption that you can get, if you get sick, that we're going to have a hospital bed for you is a false assumption. We can fill.
A reality check from Nebraska Medicine. Its hospitals are 85% full tonight. For Douglas County, Monday marked the 12th straight day of triple-digit case numbers, with nearly 300 patients currently hospitalized. Tonight, doctors saying that Nebraskans are ignoring precautions like wearing face coverings in public and social distancing guidelines.
Are not heeding those precautions when they're getting together with their families or with their extended friend groups and that sort of thing. And so, the common stories that we do here in the unit are those of getting together with larger groups of people.
The UNMC doctors urging the Omaha City Council to extend its mask mandate and asks for a mask mandate statewide. However, Governor Pete Ricketts' office saying that, quote, Nebraska has been managing the pandemic without mandates. Let's take a quick look now at the latest COVID-19 numbers here in Siouxland. Woodbury County health officials reporting 2 additional fatalities. That does bring the countywide total to 73 deaths. However, there were just 12 new cases reported over the past 24 hours, so a decrease there. In Nebraska, Dakota County has 17 new positive test results today. The county has recorded 159 confirmed cases of COVID-19 over the past 2 weeks. Dakota County has reported a total of 2,300 cases. And in South Dakota, Union County reports 88 active cases. Yankton County reports 112. Due to the effects of the coronavirus pandemic, more than 54 million people might experience food insecurity in 2020. To help combat this problem, the Siouxland Community Health Clinic in South Sioux City has been busy all summer planting vegetables for patients. Clients have the opportunity to choose from a variety of squash, tomatoes, cabbage, and peppers. The center has also teamed up with the Dakota County Voices for Food program. That's to be a hub for local gardeners to drop off their fresh produce.
This has been a great partnership for them to get produce, but also for us to have a hub to drop off produce, so that we have a place for them to drop it off 5 days a week. Probably in the last week, we've probably moved 500 to 600 pounds out of here because it was more than even what they could handle.
In total, the garden has produced 4,000 pounds of food just this summer. The clinic says next season they are planning to grow their garden and add 2 more gardening beds. The annual National Night Out event to promote positive neighborhood relationships is once again in the works tonight. Here in Sioux City, people can come down and play games with police officers and get to know members of the neighborhood network at Riverside Park. Janet Reynolds leads Jones Street Neighborhood Coalition. She says by having coalitions and events like National Night Out, residents and especially children can become more comfortable around police officers.
It's to try to get the people in the neighborhoods together to see who is your neighbor, you know, what kind of people you live by, and then also to have a relationship with our police officers, which is really important right now with what's going on.
Because of COVID-19, there is only one location this year for the event, that is in Riverside Park. There's a drive-through meet and greet with police officers going on right now, and people can also grab food as well. The event goes until 7 Central Time. Siouxlanders showing support for their local charities today, and you still have time if you'd like to help out. It's a 3rd annual Siouxland Big Give event where people can donate to local nonprofit organizations. While the 24-hour day of giving is, of course, a little different this year with the pandemic, there are still many ways to donate. For ways that you can donate during this year's Big Give, check out this digital exclusive story on our website right now. That's at SiouxlandProud.com or check out the KCAU 9 News app. Voting is a right for every American citizen, but some Iowans tonight now demanding mail-in voting be made more accessible to them. What blind voters say needs to be done to make voting more fair coming up.
And some beautiful weather out there this week, staying on the warmer side of things with high temperatures mainly in the 80s. A cold front looks to change things up next week. We'll talk about that and more with the 9 on 9 forecast. It's up next.
You're watching KCAU 9 News with Tim Seaman, Sophie Erber, Chief Meteorologist Scott Larson, and Sports Director Jake Jones. This is KCAU 9 News at 6.
Thanks for sticking with us. Of course, today felt more like summer, but we are being gently reminded that fall is technically here. We are treated to some beautiful weather to go check out the leaves that are slowly changing.
Yeah, some nice colors out there, beautiful leaves outside, Sophie, and it looks like, of course, that'll continue here as we continue toward the peak of our fall foliage, which should be taking place around the middle of this month. Here's the view outside now from the Wayne State College camera in northeast Nebraska. The trees are still pretty green outside there as we oversee things at the athletic fields. Checking out what's happening in Sioux City now. The temperature is at 81 outside, so a very summer-like feeling. West winds of 10 miles per hour, relative humidity 31%, and the dew point is 48, so it remains very dry. Looking at temperatures, they range between 80 and 90 for most of the map here. It's 81 in Sioux City, 84 in Yankton, a current temperature of 85, strung together there in northeast Nebraska from Wayne down toward Norfolk and into Albion. A little cooler as you get into northwest Iowa here. We're still talking about upper 70s, though. It's 79 degrees in Storm Lake as well as Esterville, and 79 degrees for Carroll and Denison. It is a little bit warmer than this same time yesterday, a difference of between 5 and 15 degrees depending on your location. That's being aided with the wind from the west-southwest that we have pumped up between 15 and 25 miles per hour. A little bit calmer in Sioux City now at 10. It looks like the wind is weakening as you travel west, but still packing a punch as you move to the east. 17 miles per hour in Storm Lake from the southwest and 20 miles per hour from the west-southwest in Spencer. Starting to see some of those gusts disappear off the map too after a pretty blustery day with some gusts near 30 miles per hour earlier on. It does remain very dry, so it is important to avoid outdoor burning this evening. We do have a red flag warning for Dakota and Dixon counties in northeast Nebraska, all of our communities in southeast South Dakota, and as you move up toward Plymouth County and a portion of northwest Iowa there too. So that's going to stay in effect until 7 o'clock. Afterward, you could get away with burning things later on this evening if you plan to have a bonfire or something like that, since the wind is going to continue to ease off. Just make sure that you are being careful, make sure those flames are completely extinguished.
Voting in the state of Iowa officially begins Monday, but absentee ballots are not available to all in the state. Voting by mail requires filling out a paper ballot, which, for those who are blind, cannot do independently. With just 30 days now left until the election, they are no longer asking, but now demanding a solution. Taylor Musgrove has more.
If we could get approval for an accessible absentee ballot, it could be in place in less than a week.
The Iowa Council of the United Blind says the process to fill out absentee ballots could be simple.
We wouldn't submit it electronically, but we would get the ballot electronically and be able to fill it out with our own assistive technology and then print it off, put it in an envelope, and either drop it off or mail it back.
But with little response from the state, they feel forced to vote in person this year.
You have people with compromised immune systems and other issues that it's going to be very, very risky for them to go in. So they probably won't vote. There's over 50,000 blind Iowans. That's a lot of votes.
The Secretary of State's office has said they need legislative approval to implement an accessible ballot marketing solution. But according to the National Federation of the Blind of Iowa, federal law should supersede state law.
We have the Help America Vote Act. We have Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act as amended in 1973. And we also have Title II of the Americans with Disabilities Act.
Van Gorp says they'll do whatever it takes to have access to absentee voting.
If we need to then go to the legislature and actually get legislation on the books, we'll do what we need to do. If we need to go the legal route, we will go that route. We will do whatever it takes. If everyone else can cast a private, secret, absentee ballot, blind people and other people with disabilities should have that same right.
The Dakota Valley girls soccer team making history today. Jake has details for us coming up in sports. Stay with us.